Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be discussing with you all as once you've applied for any job, how you're going to follow it up later. Because you should be knowing this that immediately when you send your resume or you apply for any job, you won't get the response immediately. In case there is a need by the employer, they want an immediate requirement is there, then definitely they'll contact you back immediately. But when a job vacancy is not there and still if you have applied, or let's say you have applied and it's time that you have not received any response from the other end, how you're going to follow it up, that I'm going to discuss in this video. Now, talking about why it is important to actually follow up. Okay, whenever you have a requirement, job requirement announced anywhere, you apply for the job, and you find that the response has not come yet. Okay, there's no response as of now, and you have almost waited for a very long time. So it's better from your side to follow it up and find out what is the reason why you have not received any response. If you don't ask it totally, like you completely ignore and think that let the employer contact you and inform you about this, then you might miss the opportunity which might be taken by someone else who have inquired or followed up regarding the job vacancy. Now, talking about the common mistakes which any applicants or any candidate does, the very first thing is following up too soon. Now, in case you have submitted your application, the best way to contact, in case you have not received any response, just wait for around 7 to 10 days before you actually send them a mail, email, or give them a call. Wait for some time. Okay. Don't be too persistent or aggressive that you want a response immediately. Sending them messages again and again, very short period of time, you might be like annoying the hiring manager, and they might be thinking that this candidate wants a job at any cost, and that is the reason why they are just sending us messages. And in case the hiring manager is irritated, know this, students, they are not going to select you, because maybe once you have been appointed, then later on in the future the possibility is there you might be again aggressive, and it's not good for the organization. And make sure that you use a clear message instead of sending any vague or generic messages like um, just checking in that you have not responded. You're not the only one who has sent application for the job. There are so many of them, they have sent messages. So you just say, mention the qualification, what was the role you're interested in, and what for which position you have applied for. Make sure you mention that when you're sending a follow-up message. Next thing is not addressing the right person. Make sure you send the message to the HR's inbox. Like sometimes you might have sent the information, you might have sent your resume to one particular mail ID which you got from somewhere. Try to make sure that you get the contact of the hiring manager, maybe the mail ID or the contact number, and give them a call during the working hours. This is important. Whatever the mail you're sending, or let's say you're giving them a call, you call them during the working hours of that particular organization. Try to find out what is the working hour and try to send the message during that time. Okay. Um and some of them, they fail to express their enthusiasm and value, and when some of them, they don't even bother to ask about what is the update or what is the status of the application which has been sent. Is there any vacancy which you can apply for, any other vacancy? Okay, it should come out of your interest. It is not them who want job, you are the one who wants job. So try to express that. Okay. Next thing is ignoring the preferred communication method. Now, some of them will make it very clear when they put the message, or when they put a notice that the job posting is there, you shouldn't call at all. Okay, they might have put in some mail ID, or they might have given you some website where you have to upload your details, or they might have said that your application should come and be it should be given to the HR manager in person. Okay, so there are certain ways in which the organization wants you to communicate the information to them. So follow that, make sure you follow that communication method. And if they have mentioned that no calls, please don't call them every now and then. Majority of them, if we see in LinkedIn profiles also, they check, they ask you to post through there, and sometimes mail are also preferred. Mail is preferred, most of the mail is being preferred by most of the organization. Okay, and next thing is not proofreading your follow-up email. Whatever you send a email, okay, maybe it's a follow-up or you're applying for the job, make sure you check your grammatical errors. Now these days, all the this mail websites which are there, mail IDs which are there, when you type in your message, right, it itself autocorrect options will be there. Okay, please check that, double check it before sending. So if you your that first thing which you are sending itself is not correct, you will have a very bad impression. Okay, so which means you're not checking your work properly before sending. Okay, you're least bothered about the work which is assigned, you're least bothered about what you are supposed to do. Okay, all that will come. Next thing is forgetting to include the contact information. As far as possible, try to put in your phone number and email at the end. I mean, I agree that you're sending a mail, but let's say you are not choosing email as a method for follow up. Okay, you're giving in person. In person, if you're going, make sure you give your phone number and mail ID, because it will be difficult for the employer to search all your details, right? If your phone number and email is available there, they can give you a quick call in case they have any clarification or anything. They can contact you. Don't be too demanding or expecting an immediate response, as I have mentioned. Now you might be having you might be eagerly waiting for that job, and you might have sent the information long back, but still be patient. Okay, be polite, and make sure that the employer gets the uh, I mean, gets enough time for you for them to go through your resume and respond to you. And the most common mistake many of them they do is not following up at all. Some applicant, they'll be hesitant, thinking that okay, we have sent like if we follow up again and again, it will be a problem and you might miss the opportunity. Remember, make sure that you have a resume which is prepared properly, and based on that you send the follow-up message, like you have applied for the job, you have sent your resume, you have sent all the information which has been asked by the organization, right? Once it is done, make sure you follow it up. Okay, now, this is one of the sample which you can use for a follow-up email template. Okay, just mention about the subject. Okay, write it as a follow-up on whatever the job title you have applied for that application. Dear hiring manager, it would be good if you could take some efforts to find out who is the hiring manager and mention their name. If by doing so, the hiring manager will get a positive impression on you, that you have taken an efforts to, uh, you have taken an effort to find out their name, and that would be very appreciated by the hiring manager. And just mention that I hope you're doing well, I wanted to follow up my application for the particular position at that organization, and on which date you had sent. And just mention that you have the required skills which is needed for that job description, and you have fulfilled almost all the requirements, and you would just like to listen from their side, and thank you for the consideration. Okay, so this is one follow-up email template which you can use whenever you think that you didn't get a response after 7 or 10 days time, if you have sent, you applied for a job and you have not received anything. Now let's say you have not received any response, or you can come to know that you are rejected. You got a rejection mail due to some reason. So be polite even there. Okay. Follow up means you have to respond even for no response or rejection as well. Okay, so checking into the job application of so and so, and I hope you're doing well. Please do ask this question every time. And I wanted to check in regarding my application for this. I remain interested in the role, and I would love the opportunity to contribute my skills. And I understand that the hiring process can take time, but I consider your time period, whatever the status, it's there. Okay, now the next thing is handling rejection. Now once you come to know that you've been rejected, okay, try to see that you be professional and thank the employer for replying, because some of the organization, they don't even reply if you have applied for a job. So in case they have responded and they have said that you are rejected because of so and so reason, stay professional and thank the employer. Okay, reply with the gratitude for the opportunity which they have given you. Okay, and do ask for a feedback. Okay, if possible, politely request them that you wanted a feedback of what are the things which you can improve on, and what you can, like, with what skills are needed which you can update yourself with those skills. Okay, and try to see that whatever the response, let's say if the recruiter provides you the feedback, reflect on it and try to improvise on that. Okay, in your resume, please try to improvise on that and keep upskilling yourself, and maintain a positive attitude. Just because of one job rejecting you doesn't mean that the entire world doesn't want you to work. Okay, you can apply number of jobs. Okay, keep a positive attitude. Rejection is not the end. Okay, just keep on searching for new job applications. Next one, stay connected for a future opportunities. Now if you would like to connect with the recruiter, okay, through LinkedIn is the best way in which you can have a profile over there and connect to the recruiter wherever you are interested in to apply for a job. You can connect over there. Now here, this is a sample response to a rejection email. Okay, just say them, thank you for reviewing your application, and like, you're disappointed, but you appreciate that the opportunity was given, that they have gone through your application and they have given a constructive feedback to you. You can just mention about that and just thank them for giving the opportunity, and just mention your information. So this is all how you're going to follow up for the job application which you have applied for. That's all in this video. Thank you.